Tony, do you want to, TJ, do you want to defend yourself here?
Oh, yeah, I'll absolutely do it. I am not the secret Tony. I also like the fact as well that we've just managed to completely ignore the fact that there must be at least one club in Middle-earth owned by the City Group. So just Manchester City's feeder group of orcs.
Dire City FC.
I put that you were a ref because you love arbitrarily interpreting rules.
I will offer you, search all of the Football Manager community. I bet no one else has made a joke about the immersion relating it to water heaters.
Welcome everyone to the WFM Show. My name is Alice and this is your home for all things women's football in the beautiful game of Football Manager. However, today is going to be a slight exception. At the end of our podcast, we always have a bit of a quiz or a bit of a challenge. However, today, that is literally what the podcast is going to be, and my poor guests and hosts, some might call them victims today. Let's introduce them. Let's start with the hosts. Katy, how was your New Year?
My New Year was excellent, actually. We had a little house party, and then we went to my parents on New Year's Day for a Chinese, and then I went back to work, and I've not enjoyed that experience, really. So it's only been 3 days, and I'm already looking forward to my next holiday, which isn't till March.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm off this week, so...
That makes me feel wonderful, actually. I'm genuinely pleased for you because you were so stressed when we did that quiz.
It's true, you're not wrong. Ank, how are we doing? How was the New Year?
My New Year wasn't very good. I worked through all of the holidays. I have not had a break yet. I am so tired. I haven't streamed in 2 weeks properly. We're struggling out here.
Yeah, so literally the only content you've made is with the FM show and the WFM show, and for that I apologise.
Yeah.
And we have two fantastic guests for today. Comedians, which is going to be absolutely perfect for this particular episode. Let's start with the FM show's lead host, Tony. How are we doing? For fuck's sake, honest to God, I'm not that bad, right? I've not done anything to harm any of you. I promise that to the YouTube audience.
I am very well, Alice. I'm
true.
very, very well. Thank you very much for having us. Happy New Year, everybody. Yes, we've done this previously on our show, so I'm very much looking forward to coming over here and having some fun with yourselves. And I've already asked what I am allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say, and the list of what I'm not allowed to say is much longer. So I'm looking forward to remembering that as we go through.
It's going to be different from the quiz. It's going to be a little different. Rich, welcome aboard to the WFM show. How was your New Year?
It feels like a lifetime ago, Alice. It really, really does. Like Katy, I've gone back to work and I've forgotten all the fun I had over the Christmas break. So now the monotonous grind of adulthood is just wearing me slowly down. But I'm really happy to be here, so that's something.
So, I'm going to get started with what are going to be, it's going to be a mix of challenges, quizzes, and a bit of fun. So, I showed you before the show, I showed all four of you, not five of you, there's four of you, an image, and I would like you to caption it or give us a headline. This game is called Media Moogle Tony. I will share the screen. 2 secs. There we go. So I'm going to start with, just shout it out as you go. You will get points for the funniest or most humorous answers, okay? So shout it out, no order, just go for it.
When Mum says you can have a Woolies pick and mix. That landed
when the
badly.
Make-A-Wish Foundation kid gets his wish.
It's going to be young carers helping Grandad out the bath.
No, Wayne, she's 18, not 80. Get her. Just let go.
Great fucking start.
I'm having a lovely time, said Wayne Rooney.
I didn't realise we got more than one. I've only
No,
prepared
go ahead.
one.
Fire
I've only
away.
got one.
This should have been a writing challenge, not a saying out loud challenge.
I'm just going to keep going until you tell me to stop. Right?
You go ahead, Tony.
Angry Ginge, I'm used to angry No, sorry, that's... We're not going to go there.
So,
We don't want to go there.
oh, right. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're done here.
Episode's over.
Thanks everyone for tuning in to the WFM show. It's been a pleasure.
King of the Jungle meets King of the Jungle Book.
Oh my god.
Right, thank you for that. Tony, you get 4 points, which you get 2. Let's move on to the next one.
Oh my, Scotch mist. Was the Woolies joke that bad?
Yes,
I don't know what that
Okay.
is.
Woolworths.
Like Walmart.
I don't know what
like,
that is.
Like,
How
where
would
do
you
you get your
describe
sweets from?
Woolworths?
Walmart? I don't know.
Yeah. It was a store
7-Eleven.
in which you could buy both jelly sandals and jelly babies.
What are those?
Which part? The jelly sandals or the jelly babies?
I don't know what a jelly sandals are, and I
Are we
don't know what
really
jelly
going to
babies
derail
are.
the fucking
Oh
podcast?
my god. We'll come back to this. See the
5 minutes.
non-eggnog bit of the show. We'll
Yeah,
come back
we'll
to
be
the jelly babies.
I think I think the British confectionery round we're all slam dunks for this one, and poor Kay's on minus 7 points already. It's I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling. I was trying that last one to figure out how I could make a Last of Us joke work.
Yeah, that's where I got to.
I couldn't do it. Like
That's your problem, Hank. You thought. Don't think. Just say.
Yeah.
Just say, and then just go soz.
Right. Game 2 before we get further derailed. This game is called Tony the Neanderthal. So it is based on a game called Poetry for Neanderthals.
Oh my god.
And I actually love this game. I'm going to split you into teams. So Tony and Ank, Rich and Katy, you're going to be teams. So you're working together for this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to give each team a word or words that are in relation to either football or Football Manager. You're then going to have to convey that word to your partner. But you can't say the actual word, and you can only use words that are one syllable each. Does that make sense?
Does it have to be a poem?
No, it doesn't have to be
Okay.
a poem. You can say it, you can say it however you like, but you can't say the actual word or one of the words in the word, and it has to be one syllable words.
Okay,
Cool.
and are those normal syllables or Scottish syllables? Because those are very
What's a
different
syllable?
things.
A syllable
a word?
is, how do I put it?
What's a
It's a
poem?
word that you don't make two sounds within the word. So butter is 2 syllables because it's butter. But then could is 1 syllable because it's one sound. Does that make sense?
Can we do gestures?
No gestures.
Can we do drawings?
no
Go draw
drawings.
pictures. That's what I'm going to.
Can
Yeah.
we separate one word into multiple words, set at a sensible distance from one another, so they are plausibly separate words? Like foot,
Spell it out phonetically.
ball.
No. For the
What
love
if
of
my
God.
drawing only has 1 syllable?
Right. I'm going to start with
I
Rich.
dread to think how much of this Chris is going to have to cut out.
It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot.
Keep it all in, Chris. Keep it all in.
Welcome to the
Do a
WFM show.
blooper
That was
episodes,
all.
Chris.
Bye.
So, Rich, you are going to have to convey this word I have sent to you on Discord to your partner, who is Katy, right? Yes, Katy. Do you have the word?
I have the words.
Yes. Cool. So, using only 1 syllable words, and not actually saying the words that I've given you, please try and articulate that to Katy. I'll give you a couple of minutes. I won't time it, but I'll give you some time to do it.
Are we ready now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Old game, goal man, young man.
Oh. Old game, goal man,
Youth.
young man. Youth. He's an old striker. He wasn't
Good.
No, Maxim Tsielko? No.
No.
No, good. Okay.
Keep on.
I can't think of
Good
any other like
guess.
championship manager. Can I use Google?
No, you cannot use fucking Google. For the love of God.
Oh god.
Google is unfortunately 2 syllables.
Name
So.
sound like dance.
Oh, Cherno Samba.
Well done. That was really impressive. I didn't sound like you
I
did
don't know.
any
I don't know
two-syllable
how
words
I
there.
got to Maxim Tsielko before I got to Cherno Samba.
It sounded like you were opening with Cherno Samba, and I was gonna share it around the room, hand up, laps. It's gonna be incredible.
Right, let's move on. So, Tony, I'm going to give you your word or words on Discord, and you need to try and convey that to Ank.
Okay. Ank, I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry,
Wait.
I just sent it to Ank.
Just go ahead.
I just sent it to Tony.
Tony, run it through. You got this.
No, send it
Do you
to Tony.
reckon?
I sent it
Watch
to
me
Ank.
get it wrong.
I've accidentally sent it to Ank. So, Ank, if you could convey it to Tony, please.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
We've got this.
Start now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Top flight. UK.
The Premier League? Manchester City? Pick a team in the top flight of the Premier League. Liverpool, Manchester
You
City,
got it
Arsenal.
right. You've already said it. Well done, Tony.
Oh.
Premier League.
Your K was genuinely astounding.
It's 2 words, guys.
Yeah, that is sensational.
I'm still impressed I didn't go with the with the Cymru Premiership at that point. She means Wales.
Barrington United.
Is it Jenna Park again?
So, this one is for Katy. So, Katy, you need to convey this word to Rich.
Both there's 2 syllables. Okay. More close to goal than ball and last man when pass.
Offside.
Yes.
Correct.
Well done. That was actually really good, Katy. Well done.
That
Thank
was
you.
brilliant.
That was
Thank
fantastic.
you. I think that's the teacher in me.
Yeah.
Is this how you communicate with your students?
Yeah.
It doesn't bode well for me as a former lecturer as well.
Tony, you need to convey this one to Ank.
Okay. Thing. Is that 1 syllable? Yeah.
That's 1 syllable, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Thing. Throw. When bad. Score.
Offsides flag. It said bad score, right?
Yeah.
Thing throw when bad score.
Bad team. Bad team do.
Bad team do. Red card, yellow card.
Oh. Thing
A
throw.
match. Have they thrown the
Thing-
match?
Thing throw when team do bad. That probably makes more sense. Thing throw when team do bad.
They bottled it.
Thing throw when team do bad. Tell off.
Oh, but they threw a bottle. They're throwing bottles in the dressing room. Bottles are being thrown. We're throwing a water bottle.
There we go. The answer was water bottle.
This is sensational.
The problem is that was
actually
written out for me to
fantastic, Tony.
read, and that's how I read it. The thing throwing bad.
Throwing back.
Throwing bad.
You all did really well in that one. You all get 2 points. Tony gets an extra point because he sounded exactly like a Neanderthal.
I was trying to describe a water bottle that I'd never seen before as well. What future device be? Me not know word receptacle.
That is 3 syllables.
That was exactly.
That's way
Actually, I think it might be 4.
Okay. I enjoyed that. Thank you very much for the entertainment. The next game is called Quick Fire Tony. So, this is going to be more quiz-based. So, in turn, we're going to start with Ank, Katy, TJ, and Rich. So, that's the order. In turn, name all the WSL and WSL teams. You get knocked out if you give us a wrong answer. If you get knocked out, if you repeat an answer that's already been given, or if you take too long. The last person standing wins. Do we
Can
understand?
I just clarify? You said WSL and WSL teams.
Yes. So, sorry, WSL and WSL2 teams.
Oh,
Are
okay.
we naming them separately, like in separate leagues, or are we?
You can
Like
do it
how-
however you want. So there's 24 teams total over the 2 leagues.
So it doesn't. It
Okay.
doesn't matter if we're picking, like which we're picking first. They just
No,
have
no,
to
just name a
belong to
team.
one of the 2 teams.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
goes around one at a time, yeah?
Yeah. So you just have to name one of the teams in either of those leagues.
Okay.
Again,
Okay,
if
sure.
you give me a wrong team that's not in those leagues, you get knocked out. If you repeat an answer that's already been given, you get knocked out. And if you take too long, you get knocked out. Last person standing wins the points. So starting with Ank, Katy, TJ, Rich. Ank.
Brighton.
Brighton, that's correct.
Arsenal.
Correct.
Sunderland.
Sunderland, check. Yep.
Man United.
Yep.
Manchester City.
Correct.
Liverpool.
Correct.
London Lionesses.
Correct.
Spurs.
Spurs, correct. So it's
Bristol
okay.
City.
Bristol City. Correct.
Leicester.
Correct.
Durham.
Correct.
West Ham.
That is incorrect. Oh, no, sorry, correct. The WSL, sorry.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, correct. Katy.
Wolves.
Wolves, that is incorrect. There is no Wolves. You are out. Tony,
Everton.
correct.
Oh, that's where I was going next. You swine. Oh, I think this might be where I'm bowing out. I'm going to have to take a guess. Bournemouth.
Incorrect. You are now out as well.
We had a good run.
It was. Ank, on you.
Crystal Palace.
That's correct. TJ?
Newcastle.
Correct. Ank? I'll give you both a hint. There's still one WSL team. The rest are all WSL teams.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what's been named. Sorry. Is there a time limit?
There's a wee time limit.
There's a wee time limit. Okay. I think Portsmouth are in WSL 2.
That's correct. TJ? It's hard, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Chelsea.
Chelsea, correct. That's the last WSL team. The rest are all WSL 2. Ank?
Nottingham Forest.
Correct.
There are no more teams.
There's 5 teams left.
Okay.
That was wishful thinking, wasn't it, Tony?
just a little bit. Just a little bit. How about Southampton?
Correct.
No way.
Yeah, Southampton WSL2 team. 4 teams were left.
And they're all WSL too.
Yeah.
Brentford.
Brentford is not one of the WSL2 teams.
Default.
TJ, well done, comes first. So the 4 remaining teams were Charlton, Sheffield United, Ipswich, and Birmingham City. So, TJ, you get 3 points for that one. Ank, you get 2 points.
I was about
I
to say
apologise,
Leeds if anyone's interested.
Rich
That was the
and
next
Katy.
one I was going to go with, so I'd have been wrong.
Wait. I have a
Yeah,
point
I feel like Ank has a
clarification
point of
for the
order here.
rounds, because the point of order is that's not how elimination goes. Because we were in the same round. We had started a new round. So TJ would have had to get his. Otherwise, it was just your randomly assigned numerical order. It's like how, because we don't bullshit me, because it was lock of the draw.
Whilst you are correct, this is a very arbitrary quiz.
This feels very Taskmaster rather than anything that has any actual scoring system.
You know what? I'm willing to go with Katy, to go with Ank's point. I was genuinely going to say Leeds, so I would have been wrong anyway. And that would have been my next thing would have been Leeds. So therefore I would have been incorrect.
My further point is that London Lionesses isn't the actual name of the team.
Exactly, and I made a noise when he said
You
that.
did make a noise.
I made a noise.
Oh, in
being
that
like,
case,
is Alice
fuck
gonna
is all then,
correct
right?
him?
Kate, Alice, you're in charge, right? I've got 3 points, right?
I think the only fair way to overcome this is to give me everybody's points.
Yeah, sure, that sounds right. No.
Sweet. Oh, no.
Next game is called Secret Tony. So, this is based on a game called Insider. It doesn't say on the box. I don't think it does. Insider.
Looks like you've got that straight from 1984. What's going on?
That might be the point.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm very smart.
one of you is secretly Tony. I told one of you before the stream that you are secretly Tony. The other 3 of you are not. Secret Tony knows a word or words and has to try, and I know that word. So I know that word and the words. You all have to guess what that word is or words. And the way you're going to do it is you're going to take it in turns and asking me yes or no questions. So you're going to ask me whatever you like, any questions you like. I'm going to answer yes, no, or if it's complicated or I don't know, I will say I don't know. So the idea is that you all guess the word. Now, Secret Tony has to help this along without revealing who they are. Because if they reveal who they are and the others guess that you are the Secret Tony, you lose and the others win. If you guess the answer and you guess the wrong Secret Tony wins, the rest of you lose. Does that make sense?
No. Let's go with it.
There were a lot of rules involved in that build-up, Alice. Our caveman brains are not processing those rules.
Yeah, can you explain that in
well.
1 syllable words, please?
Tony Hyde podcast. Is that right? No word secret say.
Tony Hyde in stream. Tony, not Tony.
Or
That's
Tony.
Tony, not Tony.
Maybe Tony.
Or Tony.
Maybe Tony. So
Guess who Tony?
we'll fire away. We can do another one if it gets a bit, if we don't quite understand the rules. So starting with Tony, in this case
Okay.
TJ. Yes or no questions?
Right. Okay. So for my understanding, there's one word that I'm going to say a lot if I'm Tony.
There is a time limit on this, by the way.
Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Is this the sort of word? Here's a question. Would this
It is
word
related
make
to
me
football or Football Manager.
All right. Would this word make me sound smart?
I got to remember what the bloody word is, actually.
Are you the secret Tony?
Sorry, what was the question?
Would this word make me sound smart?
No. Ank? Go, Tony, Ank, Katy, Rich.
I don't understand what the context, like, what are we supposed to be doing while...
So I and Secret Tony know a word. You have to try and guess out what that word is by asking me yes or no questions.
But we don't know who Secret Tony
But
is.
you don't know
So who am I asking the question to? The group
Me.
at large?
Me.
Just you.
Yeah. But the group is...
It's like Guess Who, but for a phrase, but with
Yeah.
a bit of Among Us in it.
Yeah.
Except Secret Tony's not working against us,
Don't
right?
start with me. I don't know what's going on.
And have I or not I used this phrase or word already on the show tonight? That would be
No.
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 Interesting. I've kept it to myself or not for now.
Go, Rich.
Tony Jameson is Bastard Man. Why Rich? No, this. Why Rich Hayes? Is this word the name of a footballer?
No. Katy.
It's not a footballer. It wouldn't make Tony sound smart. Is this word related to real life football?
No.
Would this word make any sense to somebody who didn't play Football Manager
No.
in the context it's being used?
No.
Okay.
TJ?
Would this word make sense to any of us playing this game?
Yes.
Would this word make people angry when they hear it?
No.
It's not that word then.
I want to know what word you had in mind now, Tony.
I'm
Not
believing it.
Miles. Is this word controversial?
No. I don't know.
Wait, sorry, was that a no or an I don't know?
I don't know. Could be. It might be. I don't think it is, but it might be.
These are just yes or no questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can pass if you like.
Is this word longer than 2 syllables?
Yes.
Big word.
Big word.
I'm taking notes.
Is this word a role that is no longer in Football Manager?
No.
See, that was exactly where I was going.
Yeah.
Exactly where I was going. So track cartoons.
Yeah. I was like, what's the biggest word I know in Football
Mental
Manager?
work.
Get past the syllables.
The syllables are going to haunt us.
limitations
I'll be
anymore.
logging on for next week's podcast like, hi, I'm Katy. Katy two word.
My name is 2 syllables.
Like Two Flower from Terry Pratchett.
Is this word a new feature in FM 26?
No.
Good.
Is that good because you don't know any
Glad
of
we could
them?
clear
Or
that up.
is this word related to players on FM, like in the database?
Yeah. Is it related to players?
Yeah, like not like us as FM players, like the players that we
Yes.
play with. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Has the word been used at this point in the conversation?
No.
Was this word alluded to in a previous round by those who were trying to speak like Neanderthals?
Well, that's a great question.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay.
Also, point of clarification, we're not actually trying to guess the word, we're trying to guess the secret Tony.
You're trying to guess the word because you are running out. But Secret Tony has
Sorry,
to...
running out of what? Guesses? Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, out of time.
Is that a
I didn't realise we had a time limit.
Yeah. Just fire away.
Is this word the description of a player's position?
No.
Not their role, the specific position
No.
they play.
Is the word a description of a player's ability?
No. No.
Is this rule descriptive of like a meta concept about the game?
Yes.
Not like, okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Is this word related to one of the Devil's formations where potentially you may not play attacking players?
No.
Devil's formation.
Exactly where I
It's
was
not
going.
strikerless. We're taking that out.
You said meta, there was the word controversial. I thought, I know where I'm going now.
Yeah.
No, we said it wasn't going to make anybody angry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is it to do with tactics?
No. I might have to make a clarification on Ank's one. I think I'm going to have
Which
to say
one?
no, the one about meta, because I think it's confusing the situation.
That one there is what's confusing the situation. That answer. Before we were on the right train of thought, and then you've went,
Yeah.
they've gone off rails somehow. Yeah,
I'm just confused that we have a timer on this one. I'm not sure what the
we
basic task
don't know
we're
how long.
accomplishing is.
We're going to have 1 minute left. You have to get this.
right.
Oh
okay.
my days. Okay. Whose turn is it? My turn.
Just fire it away. Just go for it.
Is it? So we said it's to do with the players. Is it to do with players' attributes?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Tony's the secret Tony.
Well, you got to get
Is
the
Tony
answer
the secret
first.
Tony?
I know, it doesn't matter.
You have to phrase it as a question.
answer
That's the
matters.
point of the game. Is the
We
game
need to
to
get
Get the answer
Where's the secret Tony?
and then find the secret Tony. Right, next one. Go for it, or you're all going to lose. You're all going
So
to
it's
lose.
attribute related.
Yes.
Okay.
Does this word
I think we need
relate
to
to
throw
a player's?
Tony out of the airlock right now.
Does this word relate to a player's potential?
No.
Does the word relate to is it the name of a specific attribute
No.
on Football Manager?
No.
Is this word part of the instruction manual
No.
that none of us have read?
Can I clarify? Is this word more than one word?
Yes.
No. And it's more than 2 syllables.
And it's more than 2 syllables.
And it may or may not make people angry. Is the word brackets S words? Is it attribute masking?
Yes.
Get in. Now, who's the secret Tony?
So now you all need to debate amongst yourselves who you think the secret Tony is. Who do you think out of the 4 of you already knew that word?
Well, only one of us guessed it.
This is why I said if I'm running late watching the traitors, you were like, oh, this will make sense. It doesn't.
That sounds like
One of us
something a
getting
traitor
murdered.
would say.
Yeah, well, as one of us getting murdered,
yes,
that's
TJ,
the...
one of us is. At this rate, all of you are going to get murdered.
I don't think a single one of us was asking questions that would point in that direction.
Well, speak for yourself, Hank. I was very much leaning towards attribute masking with all of my questions.
Okay, then we're throwing Tony
Yeah,
out of the
Tony.
airlock.
Time to go.
Tony, do you want to, TJ, do you want to defend yourself here?
Oh, yeah, I'll absolutely do it. I am not the secret Tony, for I am.
It would also be a very Alice thing to do to make Tony the secret Tony.
Here's how I'm not the secret Tony. Imagine trying to explain this to me. I still don't get it.
So I'm Tony
It was
Jameson,
random.
but I'm Tony
I used
James.
a D4 to randomly select you.
D4.
But there's 4 of you. Why would I not use a D4?
That's a pyramid, no? Just
Yes.
call it what it is.
Yeah.
Call it what it is.
So hang on. Am I the secret Tony?
Well, presumably the secret Tony knows they're the secret Tony
Yes,
because
the
they were
secret
told they were the
Tony-
secret Tony.
The secret Tony
Unless they've
responded to
forgotten they're
me.
the secret Tony.
I think
Hang on, let me go back
I
through
think the
some-
secret Tony is Katy, because I think the concept of trying to explain to Tony that he's Tony would make his head explode. And I think Ank is the opposite end of the spectrum to me in terms of just how aggressively confused they were, but Ank was a lot louder about their confusion,
Yeah.
which is great.
That's
I
a
love
good
that.
point. I imagine if this was explained to Ank, there wouldn't have been a recording because Ank would have just went, nope. No, there needs to be rules. There needs to be... What does this actually mean?
Each of you get your whiteboards and write a name
Oh,
on your
now I need
whiteboard.
to clean all my notes off my whiteboard.
So if you could write who you think the secret Tony is.
I'm not even going to bother cleaning all of my notes off the whiteboard. I'm just going to make enough room to write Tony's name.
Also, I think if attribute masking was the thing, is it a meta concept? The answer could have been yes.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
I think is it controversial?
It is controversial because some
I don't
people
think it's
kick off about it.
And I think it makes a lot of people angry. I think you've done it. Is Alice the secret
I think
Tony?
Alice is the secret Tony. You should let us a merry dance.
Right. Have you all written who you think the secret Tony is?
Yeah.
Right. Hold up your whiteboards. So Tony, Katy, Tony, and Rich. So there's 2 for Tony. Yeah? Tony, are you the secret Tony?
I feel like Charlie Day with the map just
I don't think Tony knows who he is anymore.
Tony, there is no Pepe Silva. There is.
I don't know. I'm a Tony. I know that much. I don't know if I'm the secret Tony.
Could the secret Tony please reveal themselves?
I was going to give you a wicked rendition, but I'm just going to write "it's me" on my whiteboard.
Well, Katy,
So-
some questions.
Yeah.
How has it felt to be as confused as I am on
everybody
a day-to-day basis?
It has felt great to be Tony Jameson, I have to say.
To be fair, I can kind of understand the confusion. The Insider, which the game is that was based on, does have like a manual.
A manual. How many pages
Does some
is
people,
this
do some people
manual?
read it before playing the game? Do they?
It's like, I don't know, it's like 6 sides.
That's more than Monopoly.
I thought what you were going to say was there's a secret word, and then Secret Tony will mention that word throughout the show, or has already done it, and we have to then work
That's
out.
what because I thought that's
Can
how
I
it
be
was.
clear
It's like they would be
that
inserting
as-
it casually
Yeah.
in the descriptions,
No.
and then we'd have to guess at it back
I
based on
had
that.
no further information than what you guys had. I was just told there was a password and not to tell anyone else. That was it. So I didn't understand what I was meant to be doing. Was I meant to be
That's
derailing
valid,
you?
that's valid.
Was I meant to be helping you? Like, I thought it would be
reckon-
like you would be trying to guess it and I'd be trying to derail you, but I see now that would have been pointless because we did that ourselves.
I reckon.
We don't need anyone to
You don't
derail
need any
us. We're
extra help
very
with that.
good
No,
at
no.
that. Yeah.
I think what I really like about this as well is that Kate's been given what she deems as a password. There's a chance that she's not the secret Tony and has been given a password to something else.
Yeah, it's a different game.
So
It's
in about
actually the
3
password for
episodes,
the FM28 beta version.
in about 3 episodes time,
was
Zealand's going
miles
to come
under
on
my
and go,
DM.
I'm the secret Tony. You go, what? Hang on, we forgot about that.
I'm just gonna like check their DMs in like a month and be like, "Oh, I'm Tony."
Damn.
Do you know what? This is no word of a lie. I genuinely looked back into my conversation with Alice to go, am I the secret Tony? Because she was asking, are you the secret Tony? I was like, good question. Am I?
Yeah. Did I fail to notice I was Tony?
I was like, there doesn't seem to be any word secret in this chat here, so no, maybe I'm not.
Just Control F.
We're going to move on to the next game.
So did I win?
You did. You got 3 points. Well done.
You didn't get shoved out of the airlock. Tony did.
Did I get
that's
any
true.
points for figuring out that Katy was the secret Tony?
No, because your fellow innocents
You're
chose
that
wrng.
person at the end of the Among Us game
If
who's like,
the
I
BBC
told you
are
guys
watching, I
that
am
if
available
anybody
for the next season of The
believed me-
Traitors. If Claudia Winkleman is in the audience, I'm available for The Traitors.
So the next game is called Wrong Tony Only. So Wrong Tony Only.
Wrong.
I'm going to ask
I
a
need to start writing
question.
these names down.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and you all have to write an answer on your whiteboard. Wrong answers only.
Oh,
So
Okay.
African or European?
I get that. So wrong answers only. So you're trying to be humorous, trying to be witty, however you want to do it.
Okay.
You got to just make me laugh or smile, however you want to do it. Okay. So wrong answers only.
Okay, just with wrong answers. Okay.
Yeah. So the first question for your whiteboard is, in 2025, what game did Sports Interactive release? In 2025, what game It's Sports Interactive release. Wrong answers only. I think Ank's having a mental breakdown right now.
You're asking me to be funny, and I'm very bad at that.
Same girl, same.
Rich, I believe you've done stand-up before.
Ish, to an extent. In stand-up, you get paid for the attempt, not the results,
That's a
Alice.
good point.
So
That's a good point.
humour is subjective.
Where do I sign up? I'll stand on stage and get abused for half an hour. It's fine by me if I get paid at the end of it.
Comedy.com.
Comedy.com, excellent, okay.
Let's
Write that down.
So
it's a charity, I see. I see how this economy's going.
In hindsight, I'm now warmed up for the picture round. If you want to go back to that and start. Is the picture round Wayne Rooney going, am I the secret Tony? Is that would make sense?
Is that why stand-up comedians have like somebody go before them as like a warm-up for not only for the crowd but for themselves?
100%. Yeah.
Right, do we all have an answer? Or in this case, the wrong answer?
Yeah.
So, start with Tony.
If Sports Interactive in 2025 released.
What game? Who is the secret Tony? Yep. Rich.
I'm going to be one of those people. What game did they release in 2025? A good one.
Oh.
Because it's wrong answers only and nobody liked it. I like it. It's good. It's funsies, isn't it? I like it. I have a good time.
It's funsies. In 2025, they released Championship Manager 98-99.
Hank.
So they released a really good sports management game. They also added, women that you could use in that game.
Oh, God.
Hank gets that one.
Yeah.
Second question, wrong answers only. What is Jose Mourinho's profession? Wrong answers only. What is Jose Mourinho's profession?
How inappropriate can I be?
I refer you back to the opening round.
Chris can bleep you out if it's really bad.
Okay.
And then the audience is probably just going to have to guess. Like, Chris will bleep you out and then put a blur over the whiteboard, and then the audience, unfortunately, is just going to have to guess what you said.
I think there's a better way to phrase this, but I can't Google it.
Let's start with Katy then, shall we?
He's a set dresser for Pornhub.
Tony?
He is the secret Tony. We all know this.
Ank, Rich, you ready? Go for it, Ank.
He is Daddy.
It's wrong answers only. Wrong answers.
Yeah, I would say that doesn't count.
Not Papa Jose. Surely not.
If it was about Thomas Tuchel, then we'd take it, but not about Jose.
Rich?
I've gone for his profession is being best mates with Dele Alli, and then in brackets, the secret Tony from before. So it's a callback.
Ank, you get a point there.
Oh, come on.
Look, you laughed. We all laughed.
Yeah, don't laugh
Can I just
at
double
me.
check which bit you wanted to Google, Katie? Which
I feel like there's another name for people that dress porn sets, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's like a fluffer or something. I don't know.
Well, no,
That's what I said.
They don't
That's
dress
a very
the
different
same.
job. Very different job.
That's a bit very different.
They do.
I hope
help
my
in
boss doesn't watch
preparations,
this. I hope that my boss doesn't watch this episode.
Last
the quiz.
Last question. Name a host on the FM show. Wrong answers only. Name a host on the FM show. Not the WFM show. Oh, sorry. Specifically the FM show. Wrong answers only. Katie, you look like you already got one. Mm-hmm. Fire away.
Secret Simaggio. I've been very pleased with all 3 of my answers. Thank you very much.
But were they the best answers?
No, because Rich and Ank didn't laugh because they're playing the game.
But
And I know
did
they're
Alice
suppressing their
smile?
laughter. Alice smiled. I've made Alice smile, not just for every question in this round, but for most questions in previous rounds.
A wry smirk, if you will.
Which is all that we can expect, really.
Ank? Oh, wow.
And can I just say, because I thought it was really unfair if I put Rich Owens.
Give it time.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah. Wait till Macintosh offers him a job. Gone like that, honestly.
I was already off it at the stage.
What is your wrong answer, Omi?
My wrong answer, I've tried to amalgamate all hosts, so I've gone for third Yelagio Cardiff Tactics Jameson. Some kind of ungodly hybrid.
Cardiff Tactics.
Cardiff
That
Tactics
rolls
is
off the tongue.
excellent.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Just going to get that one locked down on social media, so that's taken care of. Good.
So that's a point each for Tony and Ank for wrong. Tony only.
This is because
This is because of the
this is your
potato
revenge
ricer?
for the no. This is your revenge for the quiz.
That's true. Oh, it is. The
Shocking.
next game is
What do you
called
mean there's more?
Tony's Kids.
Kids or kits?
Kids.
That's 2 very, very different quizzes.
I still don't know which you're saying, Alice.
Children.
This is like the
Wonder Kids.
terrorists one. Like,
Which I still don't know which is which either.
Kids as in Wonder Kids. So this is called Tony's
Oh,
no,
Kids.
not
okay.
factual
Oh
kids.
right, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or,
I was like, littlest one, biggest one.
Yeah.
So
Bring them
sent-
out.
They're here this evening. This is your life.
it's the secret Tony's child. What? Hang on. No.
I asked all of you. There we go. To give me a list of 3 Wonder Kids from either FM or Championship Manager, from either past or present. So you've each given me 3 Wonder Kids, and you all know from this list, so you'll have at least one of those names on this list right now. Don't reveal who it is. You all have to guess who put the other ones.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So who chose Nathan DeCat? Who chose Ansu Fati? Who chose Anthony Van der Boer? Who chose Kumar Babakar? So you obviously, if you can remember what ones you put, don't put yourself. You just
So hang
have
on. So we have a
So the most
secret
we can
round
get
in
is
this
2
round as well.
points.
Are we supposed to be helping each other?
no,
or
no, you're against each other here.
Are we right? I'm already writing this down on my whiteboard. Is that the right thing to be doing?
Yes.
That's what I've done.
Can I have a
Yeah.
point for being good?
So put one of these
So we
names to one of the individuals in this quiz. Who
But we
wrote it
can't
down?
put our name next to our Wonder Kid.
No, you're not going to get a point for Wonder Kid. You
Okay,
know
but
what you wrote.
we could still do it in the interests of getting 3 points for the other 3 answers.
What if it's glaringly obvious?
Because otherwise, the most we can get is 2 points because we'd have to put our name at the wrong Wonder Kid, and ergo, someone else's Wonder Kid is automatically incorrect because
You
we're
are-
putting
Oh.
someone else's
No,
name.
You're thinking far too hard about this, Katie.
I just put my name twice.
Serie A used to be 2 points for a win, so maybe it's because of that. I don't know. I'm clutching the straws here.
Was that before Juventus got done for match fixing or after?
Before back in the Champman days.
All right, okay.
So eliminate your Wonder Kid from there, Katie, and just
Oh, we just don't get. Oh, so we don't write our Wonder Kid down at all.
no.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Right. So the
Can
answer
we
we don't
Google
give
who
is the
the
one that
player
we know.
is
No.
to help us in our quest?
No Google. No Google.
I'm fucked then. I'm so fucked in this game.
I actually had a different kind of idea for this when I asked you for the list of Wonder Kids. The game was going to be different. And then you all end up choosing well, not all of you, but there was a lot of obscure names, and I'm like, no one's ever going to get this game. So I had to change it. So we all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Rich, hold up your board.
Okay.
So you've got Anthony Van Den Boer as Katy. Ansu
I've got Anthony
Fati-
Van Den Boer as Tony.
Oh, sorry, it's Tony. Nathan DeCat
Yeah.
as Katy. Ansu Fati as Ank. So
Yeah.
the correct one was... That's it, I think. You nailed it.
Witness me.
Absolutely smashed it, Rich. Tony.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah. So I went with, I thought Ank knew Nathan DeCat. I thought Katy had gone with Ansu Fati and Rich had gone with Babacar.
So you got one of them right, but the other two no.
I don't know who Nathan DeCat is. And
I
thought
didn't
that
know
Ank's
who
got
Nathan
got
DeCat
better
either
football,
was. I
football
didn't-
knowledge than I've got. So I was like, well, maybe it's that.
Katy, who did you go with?
I said Ank for Ansu Fati, Boubacar for Rich, and Anthony Van Den Boer for Tony.
That is correct. And then Ank.
I think if their order's correct, then I didn't get a single one right. Yeah. Because I think I went Rich, Katy, Tony, which would make them all wrong.
Which would be wrong, yes.
So.
I love that you're not even going to bother showing us your whiteboard. You're just like, nope, I'm out.
Because I wrote myself down, and then I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to write myself down.
You can write yourself down, you just don't get points for it, do you know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
The next one.
Whatever.
Anderson. Eder Alvarez Balanta, I think. Lucas Bergaville and Fabio PM. I think I butchered all of those names.
It was just like being in your stream, honestly.
It's true. We all ready with our answers? Mm-hmm. TJ.
Yeah.
I reckon Anderson is Rich. I reckon Eda Balanta is Katy, and I reckon Lucas Bergval is Ank.
So Rich was Edison, that was correct. You had Katy as Balanta, which was correct, and then Ank as Lucas. Correct. Well done, Tony. Rich.
I've absolutely flapped it. I had Tony down for Balanta. I had Ank down for Bergval, and I had Katy down for Fabio Pan.
Katy.
I had Rich for Anderson, Ank for Lucas Bergwell, and Tony for Fabio Pan.
Well done. So you got that one as well. So Katy. Ank, how did you do?
I've once again gotten all of them wrong except for my own.
At least we saw the board this time. Progress.
What is it about me that strikes you all as an Anderson enjoyer? Because you're all correct. I just want to know.
It
what
was
is.
more that I didn't think Tony would be an Anderson enjoyer.
Fair enough.
So the last one. So
His face tells me I might be wrong, but I didn't have him.
Which Anderson? Sonny Anderson?
Sonny Anderson, what a callback that is. Jeez,
It's about my era.
Giovanni Reina, Luca Tupalovic, Pietro Pellegrini, and Kirlon. Again, I probably butchered all four of those. Right, let's start with Ank this time. So, Ank.
I put that I only started watching men's football in 2022 and playing FM in 2024. I think that says all I need to say.
I think this has been skewed against you, Ank, to be honest, because I stopped playing. Because you know what? I stopped taking any notice after Championship Manager 98-99. So I don't
I'm
know.
going to change my Caroline answer. Give me a second.
When Ank said, "Give me a list of Wonder Kids," I went, "I don't. What? Hang on."
Tony's like Cherno Samba.
Yeah. You saved your.
So I went Gio Reyna for Ank, Luka Topalovic for TJ, and Kerlon for Rich.
Oh, you got TJ and Rich. The opposite. You got Anks, but
I spent a long time perceiving both of them, and it was to no avail.
TJ.
Yeah, I went with Ank for my boy Gio Reyna. Whatever he's called, that Tapalopovic from Rich, and Pellegrini for Katy.
That is correct. Well done, Tony. And Rich, how did you do?
You all put some respect on Luka Topolovic's name. Thank you very much. But back amongst the perfect scores, baby.
And that's correct. So you've got Curlon for TJ, and then you had and so forth. So
Gio Reyna, Sunderland born and bred as well. Which
I will stop.
I did pause for a second. I was like, hang on, is this a red herring? And then I looked at other names and I was like, no, it's not.
So Rich, TJ, and Katy, you will get 4 points each for that one. And Ank, I give you a consolation point for the very funny answer at the end.
I thought about only putting Sunderland players so that I maybe, or like Sunderland connected players so that I maybe could hide, but
So the hint there was because Ank's quite new to Football Manager, so they only put names from FM24. So any of the new Wonder Kids, so any of the new Wonder Kids would have been Ank's. So we are
apart from Nathan DeCat, who's a Wonder Kid from this year.
And
who is
Tony and I are both
He
really
plays
old.
for Anderlecht. He's a DM.
See,
He's a £35 million release clause.
See, I was
anyone's interested.
expecting, when I asked you all for like Wonder Kids, I was expecting you to give me roughly the same answers. I was expecting Cherno Samba, I was expecting Freddie Adu, and fucking, but no, not at all.
I spent a longer time than I would like to admit on trying to work out whether Javier Saviola was a Wonder Kid or not. And I was just like, don't know whether he was. And I couldn't work out what version I wanted. And then I was like, well, what about Juan Roman Riquelme? And then I just went down a little list of Argentinian players. I went, I'll just put Curl on.
I kind of was like, I only want to give you Wonder Kids that I used in my Wrexham save, but then I was like, I don't know if they count as Wonder Kids or not. I don't know what the definition of a Wonder Kid is. Like, how good do they have to be? Like,
and just for clarity, I almost put Theo Walcott. That's literally where I went.
So we are down to our last 3 games. So this one is called Tony the Storyteller. You must all come up with a team name for teams in the following settings. So these will all be fictional settings. And you have to come up with a team name for each of these settings. Again, it'll be kind of witty answers is what we're really looking for. So the first setting is Middle Earth. So Middle Earth from Lord of the Rings. You need to come up with a team name, a witty team name from Middle Earth.
Are we going one by one? Sorry, Alice.
Just write on your whiteboard and then we'll...
Oh, no, sorry, yeah, okay.
You'll have it.
I didn't know if we're getting all the places or if we're going one place by place. Okay, that makes sense, okay.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. It's just one place at a time.
That's grand.
I actually can't think. From Middle Earth.
Yeah. You know the Tolkien universe with this Tolkien.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
I've
Sound
read the
familiar?
Silmarillion, Yeah.
Tony.
I've gone with Heart of Middle Earth Orthian.
Okay, that's fucking good. That is real good.
I'm not begging for bonus points, Alice, because I think it's beneath me, but I've got a team and I've also got their stadium. So I've gone for Mordorsborough and they play at Helm's Deepdale.
It's good. I love it. Katy?
I've named my team after an underappreciated character in Tolkien's universe and gone for Bombadil United.
Nice.
Because I didn't appreciate the inference that I wasn't enough of a nerd to know where Middle Earth was. So you can have some Tom Bombadil lore.
That is the most nerdy of the answers.
I love that. Just go, no, Katy, you're too cool for this. You wouldn't know, possibly.
I'm like, fuck you. Respect my man, Tom Bombadil.
Yeah, I went with Rivendell Rovers for a little bit of alliteration. And
like
also
that.
because if you told me they played in the National League South, I'd just be like, yeah, sure, of course they do.
Yeah. I also like the fact as well that we've just managed to completely ignore the fact that there must be at least one club in Middle Earth owned by the City Group. So just Manchester City's feeder group of orcs.
Shire City FC.
They joined the Space League.
So that's a point for Rich, Tony, and Ank. Sorry, Katie.
Wait, why didn't Katie get one?
Because nobody likes Tom Bombadil. I don't.
I'm leaving.
Your Hobbit bread is full of shit. Your Hobbit bread is full of shit.
I stand with Katie and with Bombadil United.
So
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Well,
It's a fix.
You got
It is
two
a
more.
fix. It's a fix.
The next setting is the Star Wars galaxy. I don't know I forget what the galaxy is actually called in Star Wars universe, but it's Star Wars.
The galaxy?
Well, I think
The
there's a
galaxy
name for
far,
it.
far away.
I guess so.
So is it far brackets A? Just
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Fire away.
hang on.
I've shamelessly ripped this straight out of Tony Jameson's Cold Dead Hands.
Okay.
I'm going first because I assume at least one of the persons is going to go for this. So I've just gone for Brighton and Hove Albion.
That's incredible. I've torn this straight out of Tony Jameson's Cold Dead Hands. I've gone for Far, Far Athletic.
That's
Nice.
really good.
I've gone for Tatooine Hotspur.
Hank,
I've written nothing. I've written nothing.
I'll give you a moment to think of one if you can think of it.
No!
They don't want to.
I don't want to.
They're on strike. Justice
Do
for
they-
Tom Bombadil.
Do they play?
I was trying to figure out how to spell Tatooine, and then I was like, oh, there's Tatooine Hotspur. Fuck, it doesn't matter. How do I spell Naboo?
Do they play at Jedi Park? By any chance?
No. Boo that man. Boo.
What do we think of Jedi?
All right, the Jedi Temple under 9s. That's who I'm going with.
Sorry, that team has
They're
been
terrible.
disbanded.
They-
Gone defunct lately.
They get
but-
slaughtered, honestly.
You'll get a point
The
there.
Jedi Temple get battered everywhere they go.
You all made me laugh, so you all get a point. And then the last fictional universe is the Super Mario world.
I hope you're ready for the hashtag Justice for Tom Bombadil tweets.
I'm
they are coming.
I'm sure the YouTube comments.
I'm
will
gonna
rip me
tell my
apart.
mother. I'm gonna tell my mother that you disrespected Tom Bombadil, and let me tell you, Linda is not going to be happy. She'll be very displeased.
Who has questions or their answers?
I have many questions. many questions. But my answer, I've gone for Elephant and Another Castle FC. As in, like, your princess is in another castle.
I like it.
What's
I
the
like
elephant then?
Just Elephant and Castle's a place.
In London.
Oh,
Play on names.
Yeah.
I think it might be a tube stop, but I don't know.
I went with the Goomba Gooners, possibly the Goomba Gunners, but
Gunners
it
might
goes
be a little
either
bit
way.
more appropriate.
yeah.
Yeah. I've gone for the Mushroom Kingdoms or the MK Doms. as they're
Excellent.
probably also going to be called.
Excellent. That is phenomenal.
Rich.
I tapped out. I started going down a rabbit hole of potential funny player names, like I was naming an episode of FMT. So what I did is I just went for Yoshi's Park Ji Sung, and then I put athletic on the end to make it sound like a football team.
I started off trying to do Yokohama F Marinos, but with Yoshi, and I was like, I don't understand what it's supposed to be. So tapped out very quick, and I was like, Bowser's Castle.
I'm going to give you all a point for that one. So, second to last game. This one is called How Well Does Tony Know Alice? So this is going to be an asymmetrical challenge. I'm going to ask TJ 3 questions. They're going to be there's only going to be 2 answers to each question. So I give him the answers. He has to choose which one it is. The rest of you together, you're going to be working as a team, have to discuss amongst yourselves whether Tony got it wrong or right. I'll explain more as we go along. So, Tony, I'm going to ask you a question. I am qualified as one of the following in football: a referee or a coach. Mm-hmm. Which one is it?
And I have to verbalise this out loud now?
You have to verbalise which one you're going with.
I believe you
Actually, no.
Shall I message you what I think the answer is?
Put it on your board.
I'll put it on my board?
Yep. Now, the rest of you have to figure out whether Tony is going to get this question right or wrong. So discuss amongst yourselves. So you're working as a team. So you are against Tony here, really.
The real Tony or the secret Tony?
You're against TJ here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do we think Tony's going to get this correct or incorrect? Doesn't matter it doesn't matter if Tony gets it wrong and you say...
Can we help Tony?
No.
Can we sway this in our favor by helping
Nobody
Tony?
can.
You don't want Tony to get points. You don't want
therapists haven't been able to help. So.
Better interventions have tried.
I think Tony's going to get this one right.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes against every fibre of my being, but I agree with you. Yeah, I think he's got this.
I think Tony has paid enough attention in previous Alice streams to get this question correct.
Now there's your problem. Paid attention. Come on, Katy, you don't know me at all right now.
Tony has been present in body, if not in spirit, in enough of Alice's streams.
Tony has
to
a
get this question
50%
correct.
guess rate.
Yes. It's a coin toss.
Yeah.
So you think that Tony is going to get it correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So what happens if he gets it wrong? Do we get a point?
If Tony gets it correct, then Tony gets a point.
Right.
And because he got it correct, you'll get a point because you said correct. But if Tony gets it wrong, Tony doesn't get a point and you all don't get a point either.
Mm-hmm. But if I get it wrong and then they were like, oh yeah, we reckon to get it wrong, then they would all get points, wouldn't
Yes.
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
I feel like I've spent this entire episode so existentially confused.
Next time, I'm going to write a manual and I'll give it all.
Do you know what you
give you all
need to
the
do? You
manual
need to
before the
post us all.
episode.
You know those like Taskmaster task envelopes? That's what we needed.
Could you imagine trying to read out the secret Tony?
Yeah.
Scroll.
What I'm struggling with
And then
is
like
that
halfway
I
through, Alex
understand.
Horn's just like, your time starts now.
I understand the concept of all of these games, and I'm okay with that. What is frustrating me is Alice's completely arbitrary point scoring system.
Yes.
Because I
Have
feel
you never watched
I am,
Have I Got News for You?
I answered
It's
this question
arbitrary.
on my whiteboard before Alice fully explained what the point of this question would be, and I will like to share that answer.
Yes, you
after
can.
Tony.
Okay,
Yes.
I think I've got.
you see, Tony,
I've gone with your fully qualified football referee.
you got it correct, which means
It's in.
all of you get a point.
I put that you were a ref because you love arbitrarily interpreting rules.
That is correct.
Now they do have a manual that you're meant to read beforehand.
I'm just going to hold this sign up as a further evidence of your arbitrary scoring system.
Yeah.
Because how did we get a point? How did we get a point for Park G Sung Athletic and not for Tom Bombadil FC?
Tony,
I want to see the marking scheme, Alice. I'd like to speak to a moderator.
there's the mods here.
Where is Zeep?
Can we get Zeep in here to arbitrate, please?
I need Zeep to time Alice out.
We'll get Zeep in as a adjudicator in future
I can
episodes.
forgive Zeep for the potato ricing if I get a point for Tom Bombadil.
Tony,
because I've seen worse potato related. Anyway, sorry.
true or
Continue.
false? I broke my ACL playing football. True
Oh,
or
God,
false?
there's another question. Oh, right,
I think he gets this wrong.
so
Do you reckon?
TJ can't get
Oops, sorry.
2 right, can he?
Yeah,
No way.
that does seem like a fair point.
His luck's running
seems
out.
unlikely.
I think based on Tony's reaction, he doesn't know the answer to this, so it's going to be a complete stab in the dark, and it would be very on brand for him to get it right and for us to doubt him.
True. True.
Rich has known me long enough.
I do like the concept of getting points for his misery, though. So I'm still going to say he gets it wrong.
Yeah.
So you have to agree
That
as
makes
a
me the
group.
tie-breaking vote. I liked Rich's line of reasoning, so
That's true.
I say he will get it right.
I'm not
So
coming
we
back.
say he
Will
will get it
prevail.
right.
I feel like, you know that like one person or a team on the Buzzcocks that's like the voice of reason but gets continually overruled by Noel Fielding?
Just
That
spends
is me.
spends the
Sort of
rest of the
like
show
Rich
arms
earlier.
folded.
Yeah.
So
This is Richie's
Earlier
revenge for
when
Secret
he
Tony.
called out that you were the secret
Yeah.
Tony and no one believed him.
And do you know what? My evening has gone downhill from there.
Yeah.
Welcome
So-
to being a Tony. That's
So
Ever since I became Tony, it's been
you
dreadful.
think Tony's going to get it correct?
Yeah,
We do.
Apparently. Apparently.
TJ.
okay.
The royal we.
I think you have. I think you did.
Okay, so you think I did? I have not broke my ACL.
Alice, can I have a point?
No, you can't.
I think Katie should have a point because Katie
think
went with her
Katie should
gut
have a
instinct
point.
and she went, there's no
Yeah.
way he's getting 2 right answers at all.
You all said Katie should have a point. Katie gets a point. Justice for Tom
If only it was
Justice for
this
Tom
easy.
Bombadil. Yeah.
Hashtag Bombadil's revenge.
The last question.
I'm going to
Tony.
rate that
The
book,
Bomber
actually.
Villanera. I can't quite make the pun work, but you know what I mean.
What game series did I love more? LMA Manager or Total Club Manager? This was discussed on a previous episode of the WFM show. So this is the real question is do you actually watch?
And specifically, do you watch to the end?
Yeah.
Because I feel
You
like it's the end
mentioned
of an
it.
episode.
You
I think he
mentioned it
gets
on
this right.
You mentioned it on an episode of the FM show as well.
Oh, have I really? That I don't remember.
Oh, we've spoken about it previously.
He doesn't look confident, though. I feel a bit like John Watson with my pen in my mouth, like it's some sort of like football commentator's microphone. And it's a tense situation here.
There's a lot of
Bombadil era.
There's a lot of thought going into Tony's mind. Have you got an answer,
Too
Tony?
much thought. I think he gets it wrong.
It goes against again every fibre of my being to back him, not twice but 3 times in a row.
I'm going to agree with whatever Katie says. Because doubting
I
Katie
will-
didn't work for me last time. So whatever Katie says, that's how I'm voting.
Do you think he's going to get it, Katie? Do you think he's
No. I think he knows it.
I will-
No, I think he knows it, but he's thought for so long about it, he's going to have second guessed himself and he's going to have changed his answer and his new answer is going to be wrong.
As a man who's never second guessed himself or thought about anything for long enough to second guess himself, I'll take the point when I'm right and you're both wrong. That's fine.
So you think that he's going to get it wrong? Was it
Wrong.
Yeah.
But he's going to have initially got it right.
Which is insistent he's going to get it right. TJ, what's your answer?
Okay. So I remember you talking about you treat football management games as like business simulators. And I don't think that football is the key driver in those games. And therefore, I think LMA Manager is too obvious. I think you're more into the idea of the business side of stuff and maybe building stadiums. So I've gone with Total Club Manager.
TJ is correct. Since I gave Katie a point in the last one, I will give you a point there, Rich.
Having not played either of these, is Total Club Manager the one that you showed us that you could build stadiums in?
Yes.
That we
Yeah.
talked about. I guess it wasn't
And
on
you
a
could, like,
podcast. But it was
have,
like
like,
after a podcast.
Boats and shit.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah.
I think you could have
Buy
like
yachts.
a family and stuff like that. You could buy
Yes.
a
Because
boat
we
and a
were
car.
going to do like a classic
We're still going to do
football
that.
we're still
manager
doing
game,
that.
We're still
which been
doing that.
derailed by whatever this
Yeah, I thought we were
hellscape
doing
of
that
a
this
task
week.
manager
but-
game is.
So in that game, Ank, you got 1 point, Katie, you got 2, Tony, you got 1, and Rich, you got 2. So
I got it right.
you get.
And the first one, right?
Yeah, Tony got 2.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, sorry, I have put 2. I
I
just
got
didn't
2.
see the other line. My apologies, Tony.
That's right.
Just trying to steal points from you. The final
He's got
game,
enough of them.
The final game is called Tony to Tony. I'm going to put you in pairs. Not teams, but pairs. So Ank and Katie, you're going to be a pair. And Rich and TJ, you're going to be a pair. Now, Rich, you might remember this from the Football Manager Therapy podcast when I was a member. We're going to have a debate. So, TJ and Rich, I'm going to give you attribute masking on or off, which is better. So, TJ,
God.
I'm going to give you attribute masking on is better, whether you believe it or not. Rich, I'm going to give you attribute masking is better off, whether you believe it or not. You have to both pit against each other in a debate style, and whoever is the most convincing will get the point. Does that make sense? Cool. So, I will put an arbitrary time limit on this. I don't have a clock.
No,
ready.
arbitrary. No, there has to be an actual time limit on this. I mean,
Somewhere around 10
one of you-
minutes.
like,
I'll decide
one
at some
team will
point
debate
that it's
3
over.
minutes. The other team will debate for 7 hours. Go on.
Okay.
That's how government works, is it
I
not?
think that Alice is the secret Tony because she just said attribute masking a bunch of times.
I didn't say it
No.
once.
So,
It does
Yeah, I
sound like
was
the sort of thing I
accused.
would say.
let's start with Rich, since I think Rich has the more experience for this one from the Football Manager Therapy podcast. So, Rich,
I've not
I'm
got
gonna
experience in winning them, but I've got experience in being part of them.
Rich, have you
Rich-
got experience of arguing? Because this is what it's going to come down to.
Yeah.
You have up to 2 minutes. You don't have to use the entire time to put your argument across. TJ will have a minute to rebuttal it. And then TJ will have 2 minutes for his argument. Rich will have a minute to rebuttal it. Does that make sense? You don't have to use the entire time, but up to. So,
Are we allowed to use violence?
no.
Slurs?
No, TJ.
Okay.
Oh, can Tony go first then? I need to reassess my entire approach to this.
Rich, you've got 2 minutes. Go for it.
Okay. Tony, hello. How are you?
Hi, Rich.
Hello. Tony, you're a busy, successful and handsome man, no?
It's true. It's true, yeah.
You
Yeah,
really
it's
are. You
sometimes
really
it's
are.
actually quite hard being like this.
I can imagine it must be a colossal burden for you, but you've got those really beautiful broad shoulders to carry the burden of being, successful in business, successful in your home life with a beautiful home, wife and 2 children, and a well-respected stand-up comedy career, and recently you've become a Twitch partner as well. Sometimes you need to take some time for yourself. Sometimes you need to make some time for yourself and unwind and relax. And sometimes you like to do that by playing Football Manager. And I appreciate that your time isn't always your own with so many irons in so many fires. And when you're playing Football Manager, if you're looking for a new player on the game, if you think to yourself, this save I've got on the go here, it really needs a new striker. But because I'm Tony Jameson and because I'm so wildly successful and popular, do I have time to assign a scout to this player to really get to know, the wherewithals between some of these attributes, and whether that finishing is a 9 or a 10, whether that composure is a 13 or 14. This could take hours of my life that I don't necessarily have because I'm so busy and successful. Can I introduce to you, Tony, the concept of turning off attribute masking on Football Manager? Because suddenly all those beautiful numbers are available for you straight away, removing that pressure, removing that time constraint, and giving you more time to pursue other activities, other hobbies, maybe talking about something on stream instead of having to worry about a player's decision making. You can talk about Coolio, for example. You could talk about so many wonderful things, and you don't have to do that whilst burdened with the pressure of maybe getting numbers wrong. God, your hair looks nice today.
Well done.
I mean, it makes a compelling argument, I must admit. Fair play, Rich.
TJ, I give you 2 minutes and then.
Oh no, I'm not going to need that. I'm going to get it done in one. Right? But if you want to give me a bonus minute, I'll go for it. Right, Rich, you make a compelling argument, and you're right. Sometimes I do need time for my own, but let's face it. Ultimately, who uses attribute masking off on Football Manager? That's who. Right? Now, basically, right. No manager in real football walks into a dressing room and looks at their players and goes, leadership of 12, I believe. They don't see players like the Matrix, Do you know who does know how good players are? Scouts. And that's their job, to go and find the players. As a manager, they're quite old school things now. Managers, it's now, of course, head coaches, it's recruitment teams. The manager doesn't even know the player's name, possibly doesn't even know their position. They're just told to put that expensive person in that position and be done with it. And that is why you need to have attribute masking on. You've got to work for it. Stop making the game easy for yourself. Stop looking for the quick wins, Rich. You've got to go for the hard, difficult, painful slog, and getting it wrong is part of the joy of Football Manager, because you look at that and your attributes, when you do find them and they go, oh, look at that, they've got all these lovely attributes, and you pay all your money and it still doesn't work, then at least that's on you. And you put the work in and you go, God, he looked like he was going to be the right player, but unfortunately they weren't. Yeah.
Rich, you have a minute for the rebuttal.
I'll need about 10 seconds. Do you know who really, really enjoys playing with attribute masking turned on compared to people who like it turned off? Yeah, that's it. Boom.
Tony, would you like to rebuttal?
No, that was it.
I can see why people do it, because people want things just given to them. Yeah, nobody wants to have to earn things anymore. And they try and say, oh, it's a game. Why should I waste my time looking around for, the numbers that could just be sat right there in front of me? And that apparently is what some people think is immersion. Now, it's not. The immersion is what turns your hot water on in your house, right? Okay. Now, I'm not sitting on a shortlist going, oh, let me find a player who's got 20 dribbling and 18 off the ball and, 9 for flair. Like, all I want to know is that player going to possibly be slightly better than the rubbish player I've got in my current rubbish setup? That's where I am. If I see a player who's got all 20s, I look and go, I can't do anything with that. That's not going to work. No. And also, I'm in the lower leagues, so attributes don't make a blind bit of difference, to be honest. It's just height and a little bit of pace.
Well, here's my rebuttal to that then. If we're going on the immersion argument, when you go to turn on your boiler, Tony, when you go to set the temperature in your house, do you like to be able to know what temperature you're setting it to? Or do you like to have to wait for a week before you actually figure out what the number on the boiler is?
Yeah. Every 2 weeks a man turns up and tells us that the numbers were wrong.
Yeah.
What's a boiler?
Oh, God.
It's where we get our jelly babies and jelly
whatever
shoes.
Heats the water.
Yeah.
That was difficult. I think Tony scrapes this by, but I will give Rich some points as well.
I think we need to turn to the bigger question of, if you don't have boilers, where do Americans get hot water?
Trump took them away.
I don't think we call it a boiler. Like, it's literally called a water heater.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I mean,
so
that's the immersion. Yeah, it's the immersion.
The thing is that if I said, if I said, right, okay, so you're looking for player attributes and you're searching,
you're looking for immersion. What you need is the water heater.
It doesn't quite work in terms of the joke.
That's been one of the biggest criticisms of FM26 is the lack of water heater in the game.
And to be fair, I struggle.
I've just never heard immersion used in this context.
You know what? I will offer you, like, search all of the Football Manager community. I bet no one else has made a joke about the immersion relating it to water heaters.
Right. So it's time now for
I'm terrified
Katy
now.
to have the debate. So, Ank, you're going to get It's Better to Manage in England on Football Manager. Katy, you're going to get It's Better to Manage in the rest of the world. So whether you believe it or not, you have to have a debate. Ank, you have to have a debate with Katy about the fact that it is better to manage in England. Does that make sense? Are you both ready?
Yeah.
Ank, you have 2 minutes. Try and convince us.
I think one of the quintessential rewarding parts of Football Manager is the upward climb. And assuming that we are talking vanilla game, no custom databases used, the place that you are going to get the most fulfilling experience of that upward climb is in England. You have the deepest pyramid. You have some really challenging leagues to get out of. You have a depth of talent and a recruitment pool that at all levels is going to be very fulfilling to work with. You have really fleshed out data scouting-wise behind these teams that matches up quite well with the real-world knowledge. So as you're learning the game, as you're progressing season after season, you're going to find the sharpest challenge. You're going to find the best experience in England. And everything else, like, I mean, if you are the sort of person that wants a short-term game, you can find that in England too. You can find big clubs with unlimited budgets. You can find small underdogs within a top flight league that are trying to break through and make a mark with smart recruiting data or really cutting edge tactics. Any kind of experience you want, that's where you're going to find it. For me and my playstyle, it's perfectly suited, but I would challenge that for others' playstyle, it can fit that too.
That was a good argument. Katy.
That was nice. Yeah, I like that.
Why do I feel like Ank might have been in like a debate class or something?
Yeah, I'm quite scared.
I didn't call anyone a nonce, so we're already
No,
on
there
There's
is
your
time.
first problem.
There is time.
That's why I'm not swayed.
If we were going by rules of order on the last one, I think Rich would have won by default because
I didn't realise we had rules of order. I'm going to have to change my argument one second.
Okay, Alice, I'm sorry, I'm that we're cutting in on a debate that, of course, is not mine. But can I just say, as
No, take
a
your
point
time.
of order, I didn't call anybody a nonce. I wrote the word on the board, and it was then
okay.
alluded to that they were people who.
And audio listeners have now gone, who's a nonce?
And then, therefore, the picture round at the start is Wayne Rooney going, but I should be allowed to use attribute masking off.
Excellent.
Far more answers now. Sorry.
Katy, you have to have a debate. You have to convince us that managing in the rest of the world is better.
Okay, so I'm going to open by saying I take your point about the journey and the depth of the pyramid and stuff, but firstly, England isn't Scotland, therefore it's inferior. Secondly, you can have that journey across all of Europe. Why would you limit yourself to one tiny little part of an island? Not even the best part of that island. There's two better parts of that island. When you could start in Belarus, and you could take a little tiny team to maybe like the Conference League with £5 and some Colombian wonder kids. And then you could be headhunted by the Swiss. And you could take a Swiss team to maybe the Europa League with £10 and some Colombian wonder kids. Because the thing about managing in Europe is you don't need work permits as much as you do in England. Because the EU, specifically, has what we call freedom of movement. Yeah, so people can move wherever they want to, apart from Italy. They don't like non-EU players. You can't take Colombian wonder kids to Italy. But you could then go from Switzerland to Denmark, to France. I'm not a well-travelled human in my real life. I am miserably stuck in a very cold Scotland. So what I quite enjoy is being able to imagine that I've been on these magical mystery tours across the European continent and then further afield. Colombia, maybe not Venezuela just now, Brazil, Argentina, Kazakhstan, if you fancied it, Japan. We could explore Asia. Why should we limit ourselves to the third, fourth worst part of the UK when we could go anywhere?
Ank, you have a minute for a rebuttal.
So I think that's an interesting argument from Katy there. And I would agree in theory that the experience of having this multinational journey, a variety of diverse experiences, would be really narratively fulfilling, especially if you're going for that kind of journeyman save. But I think what happens there is you come into conflict with the part of the game that FM models quite poorly. Because how diverse is your experience actually going to be from nation to nation? Functionally, UI-wise, language-wise, culturally, it's going to be nearly identical whether you're playing in Kazakhstan or Japan or Venezuela or anywhere else. You are breaking the immersion just by virtue of seeking that out. Because could one man or woman or person really manage effectively in all those places without having to take on additional cultural and linguistic challenges that the game doesn't even try to touch? Are you really getting like an interesting narrative experience, or are you just hopping around because your ADHD-addled brain is looking for a new shiny experience?
Katie, you have a minute.
So in answer to the question, I don't know where my thing's going. In answer to the question about could anyone just manage anywhere, I would like to present to you Steve McLaren. And I'm going to say nothing else on the matter. That man has been everywhere. And yes, you absolutely can.
So, Katie, I enjoyed your argument, but sorry, Ank just absolutely smashed that one out of the park. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, Ank, if you did that professionally. So, Ank, you'll get 2 points. Sorry, you get 3 points,
Alice.
and Katie, you'll get 1 point. There.
Okay.
You get a point. So,
I cannot believe I invoked the power of Steve McLaren.
Yeah.
And only walked away with 1 point.
So I'm going
Maybe
to...
it's because I didn't do the accent. Steve McLaren.
Now, which one? Because he's managed
Jamaican
The
to
Dutch one. The Dutch one.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm going to very
Jamaican
politely
Steve.
ask editor Chris to cut this bit out while I tally all of the scores.
Oh, right, I thought you were just match fixing.
Yeah, Chris, can you just get rid of the debate bit?
This is making me go and look at all the places that Steve McLaren has managed, because I feel like I only knew about half of these.
Yeah, this is what I mean. A Dick Advocate's in charge of some weird, like, Caribbean nation. Claudio
Hodgson.
Ranieri has had 12 club jobs.
I will say, I think every single place he's managed is somewhere where the primary language of management would be English.
But the culture is very different.
Yeah.
What
but,
about,
But like, I'm pretty sure, like, top flight Bundesliga teams and stuff, like, at least at this point, tend to be managed in English.
I mean, most European nations will speak English to some extent.
I don't think they manage in English in Kazakhstan.
They might.
They might, but I don't think they do.
What about, isn't it?
Language
is
he's spoken.
AVB?
Kazakh.
Andre Villas-Boas, did he not used to, like, he's been on a bit of a journey, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You can, of course, change the game language in-game if you wanted to create additional...
And the money.
Yeah, and the money. And the heights and the...
Oh, yeah, they don't really speak English at all, actually.
The travel distances and stuff. You
But
could
Katie,
change all that to make
is
it
a
more...
universal language. I'll get
That
on
is
just
true.
fine.
I have used that line in many a job interview. 35% of the population of Kazakhstan speak English. 83% speak Russian.
Yeah, well, that's Soviet Union.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
How do you say I'm jaded and in need of arrest in Kazakh, just out of interest?
No one's in need of arrest.
Kusanov, because he might have used one today.
So, whilst you were talking, Chris isn't going to cut anything out because I've tallied up the scores. So,
Yay!
I will start
job,
in
team.
last place and then move up to first place. So, in last place, unfortunately, it's one of our guests. It would be on 14 points. It's Rich.
This absolutely reeks of QI.
Doesn't it, though?
Where was the buzzer?
In joint second place on 15 points is Katy. Alongside Katy, also on 15 points, is Ank. And so then in first place on 20 points is TJ, the namesake of this entire challenge. Well done, Tony.
Thank you. Well done, everyone.
Thank you for thank you for indulging this challenge episode. Next time, I will write out an encyclopedia of the rules
Yeah, please. And specifically the scoring system.
No, the scoring system is intentionally arbitrary.
Could I just double check?
Yes, it
does
is.
Does this count as an achievement on FM 26? Because I'm just I could do with a few, is what I'm saying, right? You know, does it just pop up and goes, "Well done, TJ, you won a quiz"? Like, oh, brilliant.
Is there a trophy?
Yeah.
There's no trophy because Alice doesn't do trophies.
And neither do I. So does anyone want to do a cartwheel just for no reason? Just
The achievement.
I don't think I could pay my landlord to fix the floor if I did a cartwheel.
The achievement is called Tony of Tonys. There you go.
Secret Tony.
Secret Tony of Tonys.
Tony.
Can I come back and defend my title at some point?
Of course.
Sometimes I like to ask if I can come back to a podcast because I've had a really nice time. It's the first time I've ever asked, can I come back because I demand vengeance?
I'm going to come back to the next quarterly Tony quiz dressed as Tom Bombadil.
Rich, I was convinced you were about to say, I
never want to be back.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I'm never going to come back again. So at the end of any podcast, Rich, Tony, we always sign off with something outside of football we want to briefly touch upon. So whilst Katy and Ank talk about their things outside of football, if you just want to think of something, and then we'll get to both of you. So Katy, let's start with you. In the FM show, did you not mention something about Nigella Lawson?
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have a grievance with Nigella Lawson.
Nigella Lawson puts water in her mashed potatoes. Water.
Okay.
And I feel
to
like
cream and butter? Or...
No, well, I don't know. I didn't get that far. I vomited as soon as she said it, and then I had to clean it up.
not good.
So I feel like the potato ricers and the potato mashers amongst us have to set aside our differences to fight this new evil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I agree.
And the other non-football thing I did this week was played credit card Monopoly, which is where the Monopoly game has a credit card system rather than actual cash.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, and I am delighted to report.
Sucks.
Hey! No, I am delighted to report that despite finishing second in 2 quizzes in the last 30 days, I have maintained my 13-year unbeaten streak in my relationship in Monopoly, and now she's not talking to me.
But what color is your wall?
Purple.
Oh. But which
Plum toffee.
Is it
Plum
toffee?
toffee.
Yeah,
Plum
toffee.
toffee.
Purple.
Yeah, plum toffee. And the kitchen is something green, some sort of green, like a forest green, like the colour of my hoodie. It's great. It's phenomenal. I can like melt into the kitchen wall, and then when she walks past, rah.
So I actually
It's great.
despise Monopoly so much. I do recommend to everyone Poetry for Neanderthals. Like,
I actually might have to buy that. do you know
not
that?
sponsored,
Yeah.
but this is one of my favourite games to bring out with both family and friends. And it is an absolute
I wonder if I could use it
riot.
with the students. I think I'm going to have a great time.
That's actually a great idea. That's a great way to like teach somebody about syllables. Ank, what's your thing outside of football today?
So it's not football. It's hockey. And I regret to inform you that I have just finished Heated Rivalry, and am very deeply in love with this show. I read the book a couple of years ago. The show's real good. The relationship's real sweet. We love gay hockey. That's all, folks. The Canadians have done it again on a shoestring budget of like $2 and a dream. It is so sweet. It is so touching. It is so not something you should watch with any member of your family.
Roll the credits, Chris. We're done here.
I've not watched it yet, but I have seen it advertised, and
It's on my list. I keep seeing like
it's on my desk.
Yeah.
Instagram clips on it, and I'm like, oh, adorable.
TJ,
So, right, I'm gonna talk. Can I do 2? I'll do one slide topic.
Fire
and one
away, my friend.
extended. So, one of the things we did over the festive period was we had Christmas Day, of course, for the kids, which was really lovely. It's all about them, and you got to make a big fuss, right? And what we did on Boxing Day was during the course of the year, myself and Mrs. J have collected a lot of Pokemon cards because the kids are like massive into Pokemon. So on Boxing Day, we did unboxing day for them. So they had like some ETBs to open, some booster boxes, some like individual cards and that, and they were just like ripping stuff open. Eldest Jameson wants to film them, so we sit him in the room and like he opens his packs and that, and we record videos for him. So he might end up at some point with a YouTube channel if I decide to get over that little thing that he's, you can then see him on the screen. And what he did was he ended up pulling, and I've mentioned this to you, Alice, specifically, he ripped a card that at its very, very least is worth 450 quid, but is now potentially worth about £1,500. So that was his Boxing Day. He got the Mega Charizard XEX. So that has gone into a little box that sits out the way, so he can't lose that. So that's been really, really nice. But my current thing is I'm starting to go running. I've become one of those running people. You say that, Hank, but it looks really bad. Like, it looks really bad watching me, a man of my size, try and waddle across the streets, right? And because I've foolishly signed up for a couple of half marathons this year, and it's just I don't know. This is a midlife crisis and beyond, innit? I just need to get back onto weightlifting again. But yeah, I've become a running nonce. So sorry.
So is that with your attributes on or attributes off?
Attributes off, clearly. And then ironically, after 2 weeks you go fitness 0, and we could have known that without. So I've got one of those vests with like a little slurper in it, like a Dwight Schrute.
As a runner, what would your strongest attribute be?
Wheezing.
That's a Pokemon, Tony.
Yeah. Sorry, Tony.
So yeah.
Rich, what's your thing outside of football?
I'm gonna do a Tony Jameson. I'm gonna do 2 very quick things. Firstly, because of listening to Tony's heartwarming story of nice things about his children, my son won his first 3-star. Like when he won a gold medal on Mario Kart in a Grand Prix, but you get 3 stars because he won all the races. He did his first one on 150cc this week, and I've never felt pride before. But I was like, oh my gosh, is that what this is?
Like,
this is
old
amazing.
School Mario. That's what I used to do in old school Mario Kart. Like try and get as many of those races as 3 stars each.
Yeah,
those are good times.
He's done one of those now, so I'm immensely proud of him. So that was a nice heartwarming moment. He still can't beat me in multiplayer though, because I'm just really good at it. And the second thing, I suppose, it's more of a shout out than anything else. My friend and my FMT team member D-Boy Plays this week has released the first of his 26 singles that he is releasing this year. He set himself a challenge, 26 and 26. He's releasing 26 singles in 2026. It's called Avalanche, and it's amazing. And, although rarely proud of my son, I'm enormously proud frequently of my friends. And he's absolutely smashed it. I'm delighted for him. It's been really, really well received by people. And I just think he's excellent. And I think it's excellent. And I'd encourage people to listen to it. It's very, very nice. It's nice. He's a nice boy, and he's a talented boy. I'd like to be that talented when I grow up.
So I'm going to share the other game that I based, that I want to implore you all to pick up at some point. It's very cheap. I think it's like less than 20 quid. It's the Secret Tony. It's the one where
I'm not having Secret Tony in my house.
But how would you know? How would you know, okay, sorry, whether they're there or not?
It's
Us up all the time.
It's like playing Among Us with your friends and family in person. And wars will be fought over this game. In the same way wars are fought over Monopoly, but at least this is fun, whereas Monopoly is an actual
There's
slog.
no wars when you're as good at Monopoly as I am.
How different is this from like Werewolf or Mafia?
It's very similar, I think. I've not played either of them, but from what I know of those games, it's almost identical. You have one person who is the insider, the other people are the innocents, and you ask the master, as what we did, you ask the master yes or no questions, and only the master and the insider know the answer. And you have to try and work out who is the insider, or in this case, the secret Tony. So thank you all for joining me today. I really do appreciate it, to both TJ and to Rich for hanging out with us in what has been a very long recording episode. So I do apologize. Hopefully Chris will condense some of this down for us. But thank you very much. And I will say goodbye to all of you. Justice for Tom Bombadil. It is no... You came second. What do you want?
To come first. That's all I've ever wanted.
What else is there to want?
That's all I've ever wanted.
It would not have helped. Tony's still beating
It might
by
have.
5 points.
It changed the game state, Alice.
The dynamic
My
shifted,
field-
didn't it,
my
at that
field
point?
tilt
The
went
momentum
drastically
was
down.
gone.
I am honored to stand beside you on a tie, Katie.
In a sense, we're all winners. Yeah.
I'm going to leave this on top of my PC, and when my other half's on work calls tomorrow, people are going to be like, what does that say? And I'm not going to explain it.
Take care all and have a good one. We'll see you all on the next WFM show, where hopefully it'll be a bit more civilized. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.
I don't know about that. Bye.
Bye.